Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and we're back with another episode of Tyto Ecology in our Cretaceous Mongolia biome. Now the reason we're kicking things off right here is because I want you guys to come in with me as we first load up our biodome. As you can see, since the last time we played, it's been 9 months and 1 week, not quite a year. It's been probably, I don't know, 3 hours or so since I last came onto the game, so maybe it's an hour per 3 months, maybe 20 minutes per month, something like that. I'm not really 100% sure, but something like that. So we're going to enter the biodome and, yeah, let's give this a look. I'm kind of nervous as to what has gone on in the biodome since we last left it. It could be an absolute disaster. Okay, we've got a lot of points, that's good. Health average is really good on my animals and my plants. Is everything alive? I've got 3... Okay, so 8 weeks until reproduction, so I've still got the same number of raptors, so they're both okay. Let's have a little look at our, what are these called, Protoceratops. As you can see already, things are starting to spread, like the trees has now moved into the river, and these have definitely spread a little bit. The ferns have started to make it not quite over on this side of the river yet, but the mushrooms have spread a little bit as well. Oh, look at the babies! That's a baby, right? It's tiny! Of course it's a baby. Oh, it's so cute! Okay, so let's have a little look at our populations. We have 3. Plus 12 juveniles, though. 3 plus 11 juveniles, 2 plus 7 juveniles. And they're actually quite close to reproducing yet again, but we're going to get less. So I suppose the point here is, can our juveniles... 60 weeks till maturity, that's going to be... I don't know, I think we need to give them like another year or so to find out whether they're going to survive. I think we'd probably have enough juveniles, by the looks of things, that will be okay. Assuming the juveniles are fine living on their own and they can survive, and they don't get hunted or killed at an increased rate compared to the adults, I think we'd be okay. I'm not 100% sure, but it seems okay. You're so cute, and you're flying, which is nice. Right, let's have a little look. I want to take a look at my little insects, but there we go. Population is still really good on those. Still really good on those. What about these guys? Only 2. Although we've got 7 juveniles. Oh, hello. Again, we've got 7 juveniles, so maybe that's enough. How many? We spawned in 6, so in total we've got 9. This would suggest to me that we've got a pretty good balance here. You know, we left it for a year, we came back, and everything seems okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. The Zalams are struggling. I guess they're getting hunted, which may be why the Protoceratops have survived quite as well as they have. But with so many juveniles, and not that long until reproduction again, I think it's okay. So, one thing we're going to do right now is get off this. This is completely not what I wanted to click on, this one here, and we're going to buy Zone 2. Because we have a buttload of points, and as you can see now we have 150 energy point thingamajiggies, so it means we can do a lot more every time we come on. And I think what we'll probably do is just buy a new zone in each episode and kind of expand our biome like that. Right, so, let's pick another creature to bring in. We've got at least 4 so far. Next on the list we've got Delta Theridium, which is an extra small carnivore, so that would hunt our these dudes. Which I can't click on for reasons. Zalams. They would hunt our Zalams. So we'd have to have a lot more Zalams for that. I think Mononicus and Gallimimus look like they'd like to chill together. Let's do it. Okay. So we need herbivores, so we need like a nice grassy plain. This is a nice big widespread open area. So we're going to have like a grassy plain with a few trees for the Gallimimus and the Mononicus. And then we'll bring in some insects as well for the Mononicus to feast on. And some detritus things. And yeah, that's about it for the plants. So. Oh, you're squeaky as well. Everything I own is squeaky. I want a really nice tree. What's the best tree, basically? Cypress. Cypress is a pretty good tree. It's going to cost a lot, though. Trocodendron. You've always been my favourite tree. Never heard of you until just now, but that doesn't matter, okay? Doesn't mean I don't love you. Even you, little weird non-shadow tree in there. There we go. Well done. Let's speed up time a little bit as well, just so we get more points while we're doing this. I want to make like a little patch, little forest. And let's get get some of these stuff. You don't want to kind of like have, I know it sounds weird, right? But you don't want to have too much variation at once. So I kind of want the ferns over here to kind of lead into the ferns down in this stage, blah, blah, blah. You get what I'm going for, right? Let's get some more points. Some of these as well. Just stuff that generally brings the whole thing together, makes it look a little bit more alive. Did I plan you, or did you just kind of spawn on your own? Huh. Okay. So we're just trying to make a nice little area for our herbivores to live, first of all. And then we're gonna see what else we can do. Again, these ferns, they should, I believe, kind of just spread on their own anyway once we leave them. But we need to give them a little bit more time than we have so far. Let's get a few. I really shouldn't do this as much as this spending points thing, but I'm just trying to speed things up a little bit. Seeing the cycles, I want these to kind of just extend downwards into here just a little bit. That'll do. Okay then. This is why you need your plants to spread, because it's all, you kind of get close into it, but you realize you're not actually doing much in terms of the global scale of the place, you know? These are nice looking. Do these need pollinating? Yes. Okay, so first things first, let's get ourselves. Now, because these are actively going to be eaten by a fairly large creature, we're going to have a few groups of the Zangs, okay? I think 3 groups of these. Buzzing about. Bzz, bzz, bzz. We are probably going to need more food for the Gallimimuses, if I had to guess, but we shall see when we cross that bridge. So, Mononicus, first of all, our brand new insectivore. Going to live there. Boop. How many do we get? 6. And you're adorable! Well done, you! Okay, kind of do look at your tiny little arms. I believe, I actually read about Mononicus really recently, if I remember correctly, that there's series about what they use the arms for, because they're very stunted. As you can tell, they are incredibly stunted. I think what they did was kind of use them to dig into termite hills. So, relevant to that, let's go ahead and unlock the termites as well. These are better detritus thingies than mushrooms anyway. So why not? There we go. Hello, Mr. Termite Man. Lovely stuff. Lovely. Look at this. It's beautiful. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. And what we also need is... we maybe bring in some deltas as well. But if we're going to bring in deltas, we'd need more... things. Mononicus. The delta will hunt. Oh no, the delta's extra small, so the delta is really only going to hunt the Zalams. So we can bring in like a group of Zalams here, bring in more insects, and then bring in a group of deltas. Anyways, our first large creature, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Gallimimus. Quite excited. Are you feathery? Oh yeah. Oh, you're beautiful. How many do I get? 2. 6. Not bad. Oh, there's more. That may be too many, now that I think about it. They're awesome, aren't they? Okay, I don't think there's enough food here for them, however. I think we really need to up our food quota if we're going to keep these guys happy. So, loads of these troco things. It's nice to kind of have these sort of extend outwards into this region anyway. Maybe we get a few big trees. These platanuses, how big were they? Yeah, we'll get a few of those in there as well. What we really need is some points. What I'd like to do is speed forward time a little bit. I'm a little worried about my Gallimimuses. They don't have any predators right now, which is really good. You know, nobody's going to hunt them. It's more about whether there's going to be enough food. Same for these little Oh, are you feeding on the insects? Look at it. Gallimimus looks huge. Awesome. Everyone's so feathery and dinosaur-y. I love it, I really do. So we want to keep an eye on our Zang populations, because they are going to get hunted a little bit more than I think they did over here. The reason these will be surviving so well as well is because our... oh, no juveniles. Yeah, those Zams are not going to survive. The juveniles have been eaten. I think we need more of them. Let's bring in another couple. There should be enough. Their territory extends I'm going to put that territory there so it clips onto these Zems over here. Mosquitoes, what are they called? Zangs. Zalams and Zangs. Bloody Nora. Okay, yeah. I'm waiting for my little task, but every now and again, like I said, the taskbar disappears. I'm waiting for it to disappear. Go, go, go. So I can do this, right? So we're going to skip forward just 3 months and see what happens, okay? You ready, folks? I'm nervous. Okay, so we've got 30 points, so we actually gained points? Gained 5 points. Animal score, everything's fine. My plant score's a little low. It's not so bad. Ah, the price goes up for all of them. Okay, maybe I should have saved up for 1 year. Right, so how are we doing? Gallimimus, let's check. Well, the Mononychuses are actually quite hungry, but that's their fault because they're not eating, so that's stupid. Gallimimus are absolutely fine. Everyone's fine. Protos. Again, a little iffy. These raptors are really doing work. They're not hungry, although I feel like I've got less ferns and stuff than I used to. Run! Run, little proto! Oh, I've got baby raptors! How many babies? 2. 2 little baby raptors! Awesome! If you hold G, it takes longer to take a screenshot, which is really helpful. Oh, you're all just eating the fern, aren't you? Oh, okay. I thought they were feasting upon their own child. You can see it looks like this has spread a little bit to me. The Gallimimuses seem okay, food-wise, and I don't seem to have lost that much in terms of plant life quite yet. Everyone should be okay. The Zalams were the problem. And the Protos, I'm a little iffy on the Protos as well. Population-wise, they're getting a little low. 1 plus 6. 1 plus 10. 3 plus 19. They've got loads of babies, so if the babies survive, it's going to be okay. So. What I want to do, first of all, is add up a few more plants around. Let's bring in some of these bigger trees just to... a bit of variation, you know? I really want it to feel like a woodland. Yeah, I know. The Zalams just... shut up, okay? I don't care. What's the big... let's get a big tree. I just want a big tree. I'm not asking for much. Cornus, you look large. Well done, Cornus. Are you large? Cornus, you're rubbish. I now can't afford any others. I'm a fool. What have I done? A single Cornus, you're rubbish. No one likes Cornus. Cornus is for nerds. Okay, so. We do want some trees, however. Just want to start extending out this way a little bit as well. Let's build a little platanus forest here. More trichodendrons, some ferns knocking around. Just really focus on the plant life for a little bit. Give it all... the plants are what gives it the life, you know? You need the dinosaurs to populate it, obviously, but if it's just like a big empty field, it doesn't have the same feel to it. IMO. Gallimimus. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. You guys okay? Yeah, you're my new ones. You might actually be out of raptor range. Oh, I think you're just about inside. I think if they stick to this side, maybe they'll get less hunted, basically. I feel bad for my raptors. They've got some ferns up here, and that's about it. Is that a baby raptor? Oh, yeah, it's a baby raptor. It'd be nice if it was grey or, like, mottled, but I can understand why. It sounds like effort. Right. Well, I have no points. I've got no T points. Tyto points, as we should call them, I guess. But everything seems relatively okay. I don't know why my Mononychuses are so hungry, because there is quite a big food source. So what's the problem? You're an insectivore. I'm giving you insects. So eat them and you won't die, basically. I don't... maybe there's just one out there that's lost or something that's not able to eat, so it's bringing my score down. No, you're... like, why are you so hungry? Wake up. Look, you're all even sleeping by the termite. You're all hungry. They're all dying. Right, why? Think. I don't know. I'm going to bring in another couple of termite mounds. See if it helps. What else is it going to eat? Because I'm assuming the extra smalls eat the extra smalls, right? Anyway, it's got 10 more points, which is nice. Bum, 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 bum. Apologies if you hear music, by the way, suddenly. I haven't heard it yet, but basically, my Amazon Music has this habit of just starting, and it just popped up in my bottom right corner that it started playing a song. And I can't hear anything, but there is a chance that it's randomly about to start playing some brand new, so see what happens. Yep, there it is. Okay, fantastic. Does it all the bloody time. I really don't have a clue why. I feel like I'm getting a lot more points now. I guess it's because we have... Yeah, I feel my points are going to go faster. I guess it's because we have a lot of stuff. You know, we've got tons of plant life. Suddenly this episode it has just increased massively. Do I need to keep bringing in Zalams? Oh, you're not hungry anymore. Well done. I'm sure I had a population here that has died. I'm going to bring in another 2. Because I do want to bring in these Delta Theridiums in the next episode. And the Saurolophus and the Dinocaris. We're really going to have to set up like a nice big foresty area. Maybe along this ridge. Or maybe just further down here they can live. Around here. We'll just add some trees and stuff up here. Have a few more raptors knocking around. And then we'll bring those guys in next episode. I think that sounds like a plan. So we need like a big tree. Big creatures, big trees, then lots of little trees. What's the biggest tree? The cypress... Oh! What did I do? I did something. I sure did something. But we got loads of points for that. These all look a little bit on the bigger side. I actually can't afford any of them now. They're really expensive. But I think we're going to get one nice big tree and start to build a forest over here. And that's where we'll bring in Dinocaris, our Saurolophus, and our Delta Theridium. And then we'll add some more of these little dudes over here and blah, blah, blah. I want lots of little ecosystems making one big ecosystem. My Mononychus... Yeah, there we go. I was about to say they're dying, but I think they're clawing it back. It's hard to tell. Eat, you fools! It is going up, the average hunger. I guess it's just one that isn't eating for some reason. They shouldn't be hunted anyway. I think they could be hunted by the raptors, but the raptor territory doesn't quite intersect. Now, there obviously is some intersecting territory, but it's only this bit here, so I think we're okie dokie. Everything seems pretty chill. I've got a few points, so I'm going to just go ahead and chuck some stuff down. But we're going to end it there. Thank you for joining me, as per usual, ladies and gentlemen. Next episode, some really exciting creatures. Of course, we're going to add Delta Theridium, which we may as well unlock now, because we're going to use it. But also Saurolophus and Dinocaris. Dinocaris is the one I'm very excited about. If you don't know what it is, go research it. It's just a freaky ass dinosaur, to say the least. So definitely exciting. Check that out next episode. Thank you for joining me. Cheers, much love, as always. Oh, speak. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye bye.